Jordan Ellis here for LowKickMMA. Today I'm joined by Kevin Croom ahead of his fight with Alex Caceres on February 27th. How's it going, Kevin?
Man, it's going really well. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Obviously we've just had the Christmas and the New Year period. How'd that go for you? Was it nice to spend some time with family? Did you get to do that?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit. I was in the gym the whole time. I mean, I'm not too big on holidays. It's just another day to me. But I got a Christmas celebration. That's the 12 rounds of Christmas. My teammates go 12 rounds on Christmas, and so we got that in, and that was great.
The life of a fighter, eh? So, how's the early part of 2021 going for you? It sounds like you're all out with training at the minute.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's good, man. Nothing's really changed except a little bit of money in my bank account, man. I'm in the gym every day and loving life.
What's the impacts of COVID right now? Obviously, we're in the UK and we're totally locked down. So how are you finding it, preparing for a fight with all this going on, and how are you getting around it?
Yeah, man. Apparently my normal life is kind of already a quarantine. I'm in the gym every day, and if I'm not at the gym, I'm on my couch, hanging out. I spend all my energy training. And so I really don't do very much. So it hasn't really affected me. The gym isn't shut down. So, I mean, it's just, us and the fighters in there. And, I mean, we're getting after it. We got Glory has, like, starting in a few weeks, we have a fighter every week in the UFC for like a couple months. So, I mean, we're all just getting it.
Yeah, busy times. It's good to have everyone fighting at the same time as well, feeding off the energy.
Amen.
And obviously, actually, it was a massive one for you. I just want to give you the chance to reflect on it because, so much happened. When you look back on 2020, how'd you view that year?
Spectacular, man. Spectacular. I mean, best year of my life. Literally, I've waited my whole life for a year like that. And, man, it's only going to get better. It is only getting better.
Good to hear. So obviously you'll just recap it that you got the last minute call. You had a big fight against Roosevelt Roberts and you caused a huge upset, one of the biggest ones of the year.
Yeah.
And we spoke afterwards and you were kind of on cloud nine and it was great to see. But then since then you've had a positive weed test and things went the other way. So how have you dealt with all that? It doesn't seem to have dampened your spirits.
Whatever. They can do whatever they want. Everybody saw me win. It's on ESPN. I got paid like I won. My confidence has changed. Like, no contest. We all saw me drop him and choke him out. Whatever. I won. That's all semantics. So, I mean, man, you're right. It hasn't changed my life at all. At all. I quit smoking. I quit smoking a few weeks ago. So, like, I mean, this won't happen again. Yeah, man, it was on it. I took the fight on 36 hours notice. There was nothing I could do. I told him, hey, I was smoking. It is what it is, and it ain't changing shit.
Yeah, so was this the outlook you had when you first heard the news? It was your first UFC win and you kind of took it away from you. Was you this positive at the time or did it bum you out a bit?
Yeah, well, when I first heard, I mean, I'm like, man, that's bullshit, but as soon as I heard that I'm keeping my bonus, fuck it. I mean, I got paid like I won, like whatever. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, if I want to spend my time thinking about it, yeah, I mean, it sucks. I think it's stupid that I don't get a pay bump for this fight because technically I didn't win, which I think that's kind of lame. I mean, $1 billion company can't give me a couple extra grand, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's the lamest thing about it. But who cares, man? I'll just bet on myself and go out there and finish impressively and one step closer,
And besides that, was there any other financial impacts? Obviously, you didn't lose your bonus, which is great to hear. Was there any little fees or fines or anything like that you had to pay?
Yeah, I had to pay $1,800, which, I mean, that's like what I made for my last fight outside of the UFC. So like that kind of sucks, but I mean, once again, whatever, man. Do whatever you want. I'm here. I'm where I should be, and what you can't hurt me. Let's go.
Okay, a new year. On to the positive note, I think your ban was up on the 26th of Jan. Was that yesterday? It finished your ban.
Oh, hell yeah. I forgot about it. Yeah, you're right.
Well, since then, it's a new year and there seems to be new rules. So you seem to be one of the last guys to get stung with this weed rule. They've changed it all around now. So from what you've heard, what do you understand of the new rules and how does it affect preparation?
It doesn't matter at all because USADA never had a problem with weed. I wasn't in trouble with USADA or the UFC. I told them and they were like, yeah, no problem. You took a fight on 36 hours notice, you're fine. It's the state commissions that take everything. The state commissions are garbage. It's a bunch of older men that have a little bit of power and they're trying to make money off people, so until the state commissions change, it really doesn't matter. And it is what it is. They're not going to get me this time. I'll be clean. So whatever.
Yeah. And on to the next one.
But hopefully this is the first domino falling to change stuff, hopefully in a year, this won't matter. But at the moment, it still hasn't changed anything,
Yeah, at least the UFC and USADA are leading the way, and hopefully everyone else can follow suit now.
You're right.
On to the next one. It's Alex Caceres, and you're back down at featherweight. Is this where we're going to see you stay now in the UFC?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I have a feeling that I'm going to win this one impressively and go to 35. I don't know. I'm gonna win this one, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we have already before I accepted this fight, we were in talks about going to bantamweight right now. So, but I got the fight I asked for. I wanted this fight. I think it's a spectacular fight for me. It's a great fight for the fans. I'm going to take. He's got some clout. He's got a good name. He's been around for a while. A lot of people know him, and I'm going to take all that. I'm going to take all that clout and make it mine. And once that happens, we'll go from there,
And in terms of the weight, you said you were planning on going down to bantamweight. So I'm assuming that featherweight's quite comfortable for you, and you can be in the gym focusing on technique and things like that rather than losing a bunch of weight.
Yeah. I'm 10 pounds over right now from featherweight. So cutting to featherweight's no problem, not a big deal. So I think my last fight, I cut to featherweight. I think I ended up getting down to 142 without even trying. It's not hard. So
good. And it's Alex Caceres. You said this is the fight you asked for. Exactly why did you ask for it? He's a big name. He's fought so many times in the UFC. Got a big win recently over Hooper. What do you see in this fight for yourself?
Yeah, well, this was supposed to be my debut, and then I had COVID, and so that I got signed and then released, and then they called me 2 weeks later, and I got the Roosevelt fight. So I think it's a perfect fight for me. I think my fighting style is how you beat this kid, and like you said, man, he's been in the game for a long time. He's good. I'm a fan of him. If I wasn't fighting him, I would want him to win. I like him. I think he's great. He's all about being a ninja, but I'm the ninja. So I'm about to show the UFC that I'm the ninja, and yeah, man, I mean, I think this is a fight for the fans. I think our personalities will play well off of each other, and I'm going to beat him impressively and just one step closer to superstardom.
And obviously you were matched up with him before. Have you had a lot of time to study him and kind of look at the strengths and weaknesses and your route to victory for this fight?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I accepted the first fight with him on the Tuesday of the fight. So that's 4 days, something like that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been watching him. He's fought a few of my friends. I've watched him for years. Yeah, man, I mean, like I said, I think my fighting style is how you beat this kid. And I just, all respect to him. He's very well. I'm not overlooking him in the least bit. It's going to be a scrap for sure. However, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to look impressive, and it'll be a wrap.
And on the night, how do you see yourself getting this done? I know fighters visualize and they're always daydreaming about this type of stuff. When you get your hand raised, how's it going to happen?
Yeah, I'm going to catch him on the feet, and whether I finish him with my hands or a sub, I finish him in two.
Oh, just cut out there. Yeah, so finishing within two, did you say?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to catch him on the feet, and either that will lead to a submission or I'll finish him with the hands. Yeah, I'll finish him in 2.
Great. And then just for the rest of the year, what do you want out of this year? What's your goals and what do you want to achieve?
Yeah, I want to be 4-0 in the UFC. I want to fight 4 times this year. More if they'll have me, man. I'm the type of guy who likes to fight every other weekend. This is what I love to do. I'm in the gym every day. I stay ready. Obviously, I took a fight on a day's notice. Like, I'll take another fight on a day's notice. I don't care. So I want to be a workhorse, man. I plan on being a household name by the end of this year. Everybody's going to know who I am, and I will be ranked by the end of the year. So that's it, man. I'm going to stay in the gym. I'm going to stay hungry, and I'm going to make this money.
So, cool, man. And just beyond that, what's your ultimate goals? Obviously, you've come into the UFC, you made a bit of a splash. When you leave the UFC, the career's all done. What do you want people to remember about Kevin Croom?
Yeah, I will be a UFC champion by 2023. 100%. And man, I'm going to start.
Okay,
I was born to be a hammer in front of me, and I will go. My name is entertainment. Let's go.